let's go ahead and start.
We do have 18 million AIs. Well, you do, don't you?
I have a lot of AIs. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
I like AIs. I collect AIs. I like older AIs, and I like developing my own AIs. So I have a lot.
Yeah, I like AI so much I want to be one. Yeah. Yeah. So it's going to be a Britain mirror match, and I actually have not seen either of these AIs before myself.
Now I've heard AllTooEasy is a very strong AI.
Oh yeah, it was one of the ones that SD said would be a favorite. Yeah.
So Maccha is a very old beta, well not beta, very early AI. It was part of the AI Coliseum tournament, which came before the first Age of Kings tournament, all the way back around 2001. So
how did it come before? Is it because it's... You mean it came before the first Age of Kings Heaven talk?
Yes,
you mean?
yes.
Oh, right, yeah. Right.
So it came about a year before that first tournament.
Right.
This AI, this version of the AI is actually a slightly later version because unfortunately, those AIs that were hosted, most of the AIs that were hosted on the first tournament were lost 20 years ago.
Yeah, which is sad.
White
but
Knight.
Did you found some of them?
White Knight is one of the ones that we have. So and we have one or two others that were saved as well. Oh no, we've got the house. We've got the walls going up.
Dun, dun, dun. AI's the awful man.
But we've got the watchtower, so
we've got forward Macca's forwarding. Yeah. Forward arch, I suppose. That's it with Britain's not a bad choice. He's probably going to run straight into the TC there. These are all they are, so it's going to be like forward archers into TC.
There's no...
But they're really knackering the wood line though, so...
For non-coders out there, AIs early AIs cannot retreat back to their town center. The code was just not there at the time.
Do you mean like away from the enemy town center? Like?
Oh well, I'm just saying, before there was user patch, there was no way of retreating, and these AIs don't have user patch commands.
Yeah. They play like the old CDI, right? A lot of them, but a lot of them are stronger than the old CDI, but they're still just as limited in their commands and stuff. Well, there we go. See, they're under the TC. They can't. They don't know how to treat.
Yeah.
But it didn't matter for the last AI golf. So what? I'll just take the TC with a minute.
So it looks like there's what?
T-West, good to have you here.
These forward watchtowers really are kind of scary for AIs, in my opinion. I mean, I remember when I was first programming my own AI, forward watchtowers always seemed inconvenient because they always seemed to be aiming straight for me almost when I was programming my first AIs, and were very scary.
Yeah, it's definitely working out for Macchi here. So much. I mean, he's thrown his units in the TC, but there's so much. AllTooEasy is doing so much running back and forth. And I think AllTooEasy's, I assume, is the favourite for this bet, right? This match.
Well, I know that a couple of individuals were expecting an AllTooEasy win, but the more watchtowers I see going up here.
But I mean, overall, we don't know if it'll always be like this. But so far in this game, I do think Macca's.
So I'm going to try speeding it up here, since we see some AIs cannot attack walls, but we see some wall damage here. So it appears that maccha can attack. I'm going to speed so we don't.
For an old AI, that's quite rare actually.
I just want to see these walls go down so we don't waste a lot of time just watching AIs fall over. Well, watch AIs just waste time, doing nothing. So it looks like this area opened up.
Mac is going up to castle, but AllTooEasy's got there first. Oh, we've got the flower arrows, mother.
This is a very this doesn't seem one-sided.
It's like AllTooEasy's definitely holding on better than most other AIs would be even more dead, I think.
Got a forward castle going on. Whoa! Deleting parts of the wall and putting up a gate. That's interesting.
Yeah. That is, and he's leaving the west like palisades, isn't it? It's like,
yeah,
I'll just leave most of it as palisade. I'll just make stone gates. Very strange. I guess palisade gates didn't exist back then, right? That's probably why he just wants gates, and palisade gates didn't exist back then.
Palisade gates can be included inside the code, I think, if you directly reference the palisade gate number.
But I just mean palisade gates didn't exist back in. It was like not introduced till like 2013 or something in HD.
Folks, I appear to have lost my connection there briefly. So so we have a winner. It was maccha.
Yep.
So AllTooEasy. So let's go ahead and look at the results.
Yeah, that was. I don't know either of these AIs, but Mac did really well.
Why don't we play to the end of this round and then take a break?